When I initially chose Costa Rica as my Ecotour destination, I wanted to learn as much about the tour operators themselves as I did about the plant and animal life there. The struggles and hardships that these people face every day astounded me. I never realized how challenging it could be protecting an area of land. This realization reinforced my belief in how important it is to seek out responsible tour operators when planning your own Ecotour adventure.
The story starts about 14 years ago when we received a phone call from my aunt in Costa Rica at the time telling us that my father had drowned in one of the waterfalls. And my mother and I basically flew down here. He was working with a partner in Virginia to buy what is now known as Rainmaker Mountain. And he died before he was able to do that. In fact, 2 days before he was going to do that. We had a week to come up with the down payment. We certainly didn't have the money, so it was a lot of praying and calling and hoping that something would come through, and luckily it did. So it was kind of like, well, maybe it's meant to be. So that's why we decided to go ahead and continue the buying process and try to save what was at that time a very fragile piece of property in Costa Rica.
Well, Rainmaker is good for the community for several reasons. Because tourism has got this effect that helps, projects help out community. Well, for one part, all our staff, it's all from the community. We hire the guards, the guides, the cooks, they're all from the community. And that's for one side. For other side, well, we give help out into the school and the kids of the school of San Rafael del Norte. We have a donation area inside the project where people can give their donations, so we take them directly into the benefit of the school, because actually most of the people we have hired barely got to 6th grade or something approximately. So they had a kind of a lower education, but here in Rainmaker they have a place where they are respected. We hear their suggestions, and we try to set, like good relations with the community.
Now we have a total of, I'd say, about 10 different families working for us. And some of the families have been with the project since my father originally founded the area in 1990. And they've been great. We've had workers that have been with us 2 decades now, and it's a good thing because we've provided a living for these families for the last 10 odd years that the actual project has been open as a tourist attraction. And before that, they helped out and working the fields, the trail system that we built, carrying all the sacks of cement in there, building the entire infrastructure of what is Rainmaker today is because of the labor that they did.
After spending a few hours in the rainforest, it dawned on me that the most valuable use of Costa Rica's land was not development, but just leaving the land in its original state. Many times in ecotourism, the term sustainable comes up. Well, what's more sustainable than leaving a piece of land the hell alone and letting it draw people who just want to gaze at its simple magnificence?
Bueno, para mí lo que esta gente ha iniciado es lo más bonito que puede haber para mí. Para mí, para mis hermanos que nos hemos criado en el monte, vemos la intención del papá de Mike, bueno, que en paz descanse, y la señora. Vemos la intención clarita de ellos conservar lo que es la naturaleza. Bueno, para mí eso es algo fantástico, muy, muy bonito.